Hello friends, and welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Today we continue with the 1970 Chicago Cubs replay with Fall Classic Baseball Cards and Dice Simulation. This is one of the most popular things on my channel, and I'm pleased to be bringing it to you every week. If you have not checked out channel membership for my channel, please do so. In the description for this video is your link to follow. You get discounts on the secondary store, free cards, free PDFs every month, exclusive members-only videos, including videos that compare different simulations in different respects, World Series videos, a new King of the Hill project, and much, much more, adding to the archive for members only all the time. So today, in our replay, we are up to May 10th, 1970. The Chicago Cubs in our replay have a record of 14-11. They are tied for first place at the moment in the National League Eastern Division. Yet, the team has been struggling with a very inconsistent bullpen, and that's putting it nicely. So, long outings by the starting pitchers are things that are highly valued in this replay. The opposition today will be provided by Sparky Anderson's Cincinnati Reds. This is the fourth game of a four-game series that opens a homestand for the Chicago Cubs here in early May. The opposing pitchers are a pair of right-handers. It'll be Wayne Simpson on the mound for Cincinnati, a hard thrower with a wonderful future until arm miseries derailed his career. And he'll be opposed by Hall of Famer Ferguson Jenkins for Leo DeRocher's Cubs. Fergie in the replay coming into today's game has a record of 3-1. All right, the Reds are in first place. The Cubs are tied for first. Let's see what happens today and get to today's starting lineups. For the visiting Cincinnati Reds, it's Pete Rose leading off in right field. Tommy Helms batting second at second base. Bobby Tolan bats third and center. Tony Perez bats fourth. He'll play third. Johnny Bench bats fifth. He'll catch. Lee May bats sixth. He will play first. Bernie Carbo bats seventh. He'll be in left. And Dave Concepcion bats eighth, and he will play shortstop. Wayne Simpson, not much of a hitter, was 14-3 on the 1970 season. He had 26 starts, 10 complete games, good for 176 innings of work. For the homestanding Cubs, I'm going with Leo DeRocher's batting order today. I don't always, but today I am. Leading off, it's Don Kessinger at shortstop, Glenn Beckert at second base. Bats second, Billy Williams bats third, he'll be in left. Ron Santo cleans up. He'll play third base. Johnny Callison is in right. He will bat fifth. Ernie Banks will bat sixth and play first base. Jim Hickman bats seventh. He'll play center. And J.C. Martin bats eighth. He will do the catching. On the mound, it's Fergie Jenkins. In 1970, Fergie had 39 starts and 24 complete games. Good for 313 innings of work. He was 22-16. for a one-loss record. All right, we are ready to go. Pete Rose stepping in the batter's box to face Fergie. We're using a combination of dice and fast-action cards for Fall Classic Baseball today. All right, the pitch from Fergie to Rose. Oh, we didn't check stuff. Fergie's got B stuff, and Wayne Simpson has B stuff as well. And hey, struck out Rose with the broccoli cauliflower medley. Yes. Fergie to Helms. Tommy Helms hits it in the air to center. Jim Hickman coming on, and he's going to make the catch for out number 2. Bobby Tolan comes to the plate. Fergie winds and deals. And this is hit hard, hit deep. Gonna be out of here to center field. And it's a 1-0 Reds lead for Bobby Tolan, who hit 16 on the 1970 season. So it's a 1-0 Reds lead. In the top of the first, here's Perez. And Tony hits it on the ground to Ernie Banks at first base. He's going to take it himself, and that's going to retire Cincinnati in inning number 1. But a home run by center fielder Bobby Tolan puts the Reds on the board. It's 1-0 Reds after a half inning of play. Wayne Simpson will now face Kessinger, Beckert, and Williams in the Cubs first. The pitch from Simpson. Hit in the air to left, but not deep. Coming on is Bernie Carbo, and there's one away in the Cubs first. Glenn Beckert comes to the plate. Simpson kicks and deals. And that's going to be a base hit for Glenn Beckert. 1 out, 1 on for the sweet swinging Billy Williams. Reds infield plays for 2. The pitch from Simpson going to be a 54 chart check. And that will be a wild pitch check. And Wayne Simpson bounces this curveball. It gets past bench to the screen. A wild pitch moves Beckert to scoring position. And now the next delivery to Williams. Billy swings, hits it to left. Carbo in his tracks is going to make another catch, and there's 2 gone in the Cub first. Santo now. Simpson the stretch, checks Beckert at second. The pitch home. Base hit for Santo. This is trouble for the Reds. Inside the left field line. Carbo's got to go get it. He's been busy. Scoring is Beckert. We are tied at 1, and Santo cruises into second base with a 2-out double. Now it's Callison with a chance to put the Cubs in front. Simpson the stretch. The pitch to Johnny. Ground ball, Tommy Helms to his left. He gloves it and throws to Lee May for out number 3. The Cubs get a run on 2 hits. They leave 1 after 1 inning. Both teams have 1 run. It's a 1-1 ball game. As we go to the second, bench, May and Carbo coming up for Sparky in inning number 2. Fergie kicks and deals to bench, and this is going to be to right field, right center. Going to one-hop the wall off that wagon gate out there, and Hickman's got to go get it. He fires it back in. Bench with a leadoff double. Lee May coming up. Fergie the stretch. The pitch to Lee May. Hey, struck him out on a bender. Second strikeout for Fergie. There's 1 down in the second. Carbo comes up. Concepcion on deck. Jenkins the stretch. The pitch to Bernie. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley with a little nacho cheese. Gas! 2 down in the second, and Concepcion with first base open. They could walk him and get to Wayne Simpson, the automatic out of all automatic outs. But they're not gonna. The pitch to Davey, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. Hit in the air to left. Billy Williams coming on, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. That retires the Reds. They get a leadoff double and don't even move him. Bottom of the second coming. We got a 1-1 tie in this one. Banks, Hickman, and Martin. 6, 7, 8 coming for the Cubbies. The pitch from Wayne Simpson. Banks. Line drive caught by Lee May. 1 down in the second. Here's Hickman. Simpson winds and deals to the Cubs center fielder. Ground ball, Davey Concepcion to his right. Gloves it, plants, throws to May, who makes a nice stretch for out number 2. Here's J.C. Martin with 2 outs and nobody aboard. The pitch from Simpson. Hey, struck him out. Simpson's first with the baked beans. Gas. Third inning coming. We got a 1-1 tie. Simpson, Rose, and Helms coming for the Cincinnati Reds in inning number 3. Wayne Simpson, 094 in 1970. The pitch from Fergie. Ground ball, Don Kessinger, weakly hit. He charges hard. He fires to Banks, and there's one down. Now it's Rose, 0 for 1 for Pete today. The pitch. Hit in the air to right. Back goes Callison a few steps, but he's got room and makes the catch for out number 2. Tommy Helms. Fergie kicks and deals. Helms to center. In comes Hickman, and that does the Reds in the inning number 3. 6 in a row retired for Fergie. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, and we have a good one going. It's a 1-1 ball game. In the Cub 3rd, it'll be Fergie, Kessinger, and Beckert coming. Simpson winds and deals, and this is trouble. Fergie gets into one. Back goes Tolan, and it's off the wall. Jenkins cruises into second with a leadoff double, and Kessinger comes to the plate with a chance to give the Cubs the lead. One more biscuit for breakfast, and Fergie rides that one out of here. Simpson the stretch, the pitch to Kessinger. Ground ball, Tony Perez. He holds Jenkins at second and throws to Lee May for out number 1. Here comes Beckert. 1 for 1, scored a run in the first. Simpson the stretch and the delivery to the Cubs second baseman. Beckert swings, hits it on the ground to Lee May. Lee May is going to take it to first himself. Jenkins will advance to third, and there's 2 outs now. The leading run 90 feet away, but it's up to Billy Williams to bring him home. Simpson's going to go from the windup. The pitch. Billy hits a comebacker, gloved by Simpson. He's going to turn and flip it to Lee May, and that will retire the Cubs in the 3rd inning. So both teams have wasted leadoff doubles in this game. We go to the 4th. Reds 1, Cubs 1. Tolan, Perez, and Bench coming up in the Reds' 4th. Bobby Tolan hit a home run to center field in the first to give the Reds their lead and their run. The pitch. Tolan swings, hits this one to center and deep. Back goes Hickman. Did he get it? Warning track, and Jim makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Perez, 0 for 1. The pitch from Fergie. Ground ball, Don Kessinger is up with it. He throws to Ernie Banks for out number 2. Fergie's doing well today. He's given up 2 hits. That's it. Bench at the plate. He doubled in the second. He's got one of those 2 hits. The pitch from Fergie. Ground ball, Ron Santo to his left. Cuts it off from going through the hole and into left field. He plants and throws to Banks for out number 3. After 3.5, Reds 1, Cubs 1. Wayne Simpson out to see if he can hold serve. He'll face Santo, Callison, and Banks, 4, 5, 6 hitters in the Cubs lineup today. Santo's 1 for 1. Wayne Simpson winds and delivers. Hit in the air to center, left center. Bobby Tolan on the run is going to make the catch for out number 1. Here's Callison. Simpson kicks and deals. We're going to have an error check. Maybe, unless he strikes him out on a 1-3, and he struck him out on a bender. Second strikeout for Simpson. Banks is up now with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Simpson winds and delivers. This will be ball 4. Outside a wide one, and Banks will go down to first base. Hickman up now with 2 outs and Ernie at first. Simpson the stretch, the pitch to Jim Hickman. Hey, struck him out. Pork and beans. Gas. Third strikeout for Simpson. 5th inning coming. Reds 1, Cubs 1. Another good game, boy. lot of nail biters in this replay so far. Fergie will face May, Carbo, and Concepcion, 6, 7, 8 batters in Sparky's lineup today. Of course, it's as played. The opposing lineups are as played, so that heads do not explode all over this great land of ours. Fergie kicks and deals to Lee May. Combacker, gloved by Fergie. He takes a couple steps toward Ernie Banks and throws him the ball for out number 1. Now it's Carbo. Bernie struck out in the second. The pitch to him from Jenkins is ball 4. Now it's going to be Concepcion. And Sparky's got a few choices here. Fergie the stretch. Concepcion's only a C on the hit and run. Well, can't do that. The pitch from Fergie to Concepcion is an inside. He hit him. Fergie just dotted Davy Concepcion. That may shorten his stay in the Navy. Down to second goes Carbo. There's 2 on now with 1 out for the weak hitting Wayne Simpson. Well, Fergie the stretch. Pitch to Simpson. He squares to bunt, and he struck him out. Fergie with the upstairs gas. Simpson bunted at it, and that retires the pitcher. 4 strikeouts for Fergie. It's all up to Rose now, but Pete had a good 1970. 316 average. Jenkins the stretch. The pitch to Rose. Line drive caught by Kessinger, and that's going to retire the Reds in the 5th. We're halfway through this one, and we've decided nothing. It's Reds 1, Cubs 1. Martin, Jenkins, and Kessinger in the Cub 5th coming. JC is 0 for 1. The pitch from Simpson. Hey, struck him out upstairs. Heat. 4th strikeout for Simpson. Now it's Jenkins. Jenkins almost rode one out of here in the 3rd. Got a double. Pitch to Fergie. Hey, struck him out. He humped up on that fastball. 2 gone now. Simpson's last 4 outs have all been strikeouts. Kessinger 0 for 2. Simpson winds and deals. Gonna be ball 4. He walked him. That'll bring up Beckert. Williams would be next. Simpson the stretch. The pitch to Glenn. Ground ball, Dave Concepcion. He's going to go the short way to Tommy Helms, and that's going to retire the Cubs in inning number 5. We go to the 6th with your score. Reds 1, Cubs 1, pitchers duel. It's Helms, Tolan, and Perez, the 2, 3, 4 hitters for Sparky in the top of the 6th. Helms is 0 for 2. Pitch to Tommy. Hey, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Jenkins. Now Tolan. 1 for 2. Pitch. Tolan swings another comebacker to Fergie. He gloves it and throws to Banks for out number 2. Here's Perez with nobody aboard. He's 0 for 2. Jenkins kicks and deals. Line drive, Johnny Callison coming in and makes a nice running catch. That'll retire the Reds in the 6th. Fergie with another string going, this time 5 in a row. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Reds 1, Cubs 1. Billy Williams, Ron Santo, Johnny Callison, lefty, righty, lefty coming up in the Cubs' 6th inning. Wayne Simpson winds and deals to Billy. And this is hit to right and deep. Back goes Pete Rose, and it's gone. A 2-1 lead for the Cubs on a Billy Williams home run leading off the bottom of the 6th. Time to think about stamina now. Simpson can face 33 hitters before stamina may be an issue. He has faced 21. All right, the pitch to Santo. Ron is 1 for 2. Simpson kicks and deals. Popped him up. This wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Tony Perez in fair territory is going to take it for out number 1. Simpson to Callison, who's 0 for 2. The pitch. Ground ball. Tony Perez right by the bag. Gloves it and throws to Lee May for out number 2. Banks up now. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Simpson kicks and delivers. Base hit for Banks to center field. Drops in front of Tolan. He's aboard with 2 outs, and now Hickman, who's 0 for 2. Simpson the stretch and the delivery to Jim Hickman. Ground ball, Concepcion. He's going to go to Helms the short way, and that's going to retire the Cubs in the 6th. But they get a run on a home run by Billy Williams leading off the inning, and we go to the 7th. It's Cubs 2, Reds 1. Bench, May and Carbo. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming in the Reds' 7th. This is game 4 of the series. The Cubs are looking to take 3 of 4 from the Reds with a win today. All right, bench is 1 for 2. And Fergie is going to kick and deal. And that's ball 4 to bench. He's going to trot down to first base. He's the potential tying run. Lee May is up now. Cubs infield moves to double play depth. Jenkins the stretch. The pitch to the 0 for 2 Lee May. He hits it in the air to left field. Billy Williams near the line is going to make the catch. Bench retreats to first, and there's 1 down. Now it's Carbo. He has walked and struck out. Jenkins the stretch, the pitch to Bernie. Hit in the air to center. This is going to drive Hickman back near the track, but he's going to make the catch for out number 2. Now it's Concepcion with 2 outs and Bench still at first base. Jenkins has only allowed 2 hits in 6 2/3 innings. Fergie the stretch, the pitch to Concepcion. And he walked him. 2 on, 2 outs now for Simpson, and Sparky Anderson has a decision to make. And he's going to hit for him. That's Wayne Simpson's pretty much an automatic out, so it's time for Sparky to go to the bench. Clay Carroll is going to start to throw in the Reds bullpen. He will be the next pitcher for Cincinnati. And the pinch hitter is going to be... Who will the pinch hitter be? That's the question on America's mind. It's going to be Jimmy Stewart, and I'm going to save you my really bad Grapes of Wrath imitation. I'll spare you that. Stewart was a switch hitter, and he hit 267 on the 1970 season. He has a chance to tie the game if he can deliver a hit that will bring home Jimmy Stewart. With 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, it's 2-1 Cubs. Fergie the stretch, and the pitch to Stewart is a ground ball to Kessinger. Don's going to go to Beckert, and that's going to end the Reds' 7th. It's time to stretch them out in Chicago at Wrigley Field. No sign of Harry Carey to sing for us, so I'm not going to do that either. It's Clay Carroll coming on for the Reds here in the bottom of the 7th. He was a huge part, of course, of these Big Red Machine bullpens. In 1970, 65 games, 104 innings, a 9-4 record with 16 saves for Clay Carroll. He's going to face Martin, Jenkins, and Kessinger in the Cubs' 7th. He threw hard at this point in his career, and J.C. Martin will lead off 0 for 2. Carroll winds and delivers to J.C. We're going to have a ballpark check. That's Wrigley Field, of course, and Martin's a left-handed batter. And it's a base hit for J.C. Martin. He's going to test Pete Rose's arm. And Pete in right field is a 2. So Pete fields it towards the line. JC keeps running towards second base. Pete's throw to second is in time. He shoots down J.C. Martin on a 9-6 put out. So Martin gets a single and is thrown out 9-6 by Pete Rose, who hasn't had an assist from the outfield since T-ball. All right, here we go. Fergie's up 1 for 2. Clay Carroll winds and deals. Oh, we didn't check Clay Carroll's stuff. It's B stuff. Fergie gets into this one. It's going to be to left and deep. Back goes Carbo, and he makes the catch in the well for out number 2. That'll bring up Kessinger. Don is 0 for 2 with a walk today. Carroll winds and delivers to Don Kessinger. It's a fly ball to right. Routine for Rose. That's out number 3. We're going to go to the 8th with your score. Cubs 2, Reds 1. Top of the order coming for the Reds. And with the way the bullpen has been, I'm riding Fergie as hard as I can here. But let's talk about stamina for Fergie for a minute. He can go 36 batters. He has faced 27, so he could finish this game without fatigue being an issue. We'll see. It'll be Rose, Helms, and Tolan, the top 3 in the Reds order in the top of the 8th. Fergie winds and delivers to Pete Rose. Hit in the air to right, toward right center. Johnny Callison picking him up and laying him down. 1 down for the Reds' 8th. Tommy Helms is 0 for 3. Fergie has only allowed 2 hits in 7 1/3. The pitch. Base hit for Helms. There's the 3rd hit. He's aboard with a single to center. Jim Hickman collects it and throws it back in. Now it's Tolan, 1 for 3. Double play depth for the infield. The pitch from Fergie. Gonna be got to the kitchen. Oh my God, I smell gas. It's a range check. Let's see if Fergie strikes Tolan out first of all. 1 to 4. Hey, struck him out on a bender. Number 6 for Fergie. That'll bring up Perez at 0 for 3. Helms still at first base. Fergie the stretch and the delivery to Perez. Ground ball, Ron Santo. To his left, he's going to go the short way to Beckert, and that's going to retire the Reds in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Pitchers duel, Cubs 2, Reds 1. Clay Carroll out for inning number 2 of work, and he will face the 2, 3, 4 hitters in Chicago's lineup, Beckert, Williams, and Santo. Righty, lefty, righty. Glenn is 1 for 3. The pitch. Hit in the air to left. Bernie Carbo in his tracks will make the catch for out number 1. Now it's Williams. 1 for 3 for Billy. Clay Carroll winds and delivers. Tapper out in front of home plate. Johnny Bench is on it quickly. Fires down to Lee May, and there's 2 gone. Ron Santo now, 1 for 3. The pitch from Carroll is hit on the ground to Tommy Helms. He cuts it off from going up the middle, plants and throws to Lee May for out number 3. We have played 8 innings of a very tight ball game. It's Cubs 2, Reds 1. Cubs looking to get out of here with 3 out of 4 against the National League Division leaders. National League West Division leaders. Bench is 1 for 2. It'll be Bench, May, and Carbo, 5, 6, 7 in the Reds' 9th. Fergie kicks and deals to the Reds catcher. Hey, struck him out. Broccoli, cauliflower, some cracker crumbs, and some nacho cheese. That's gonna clean out the pipes, people. Cleaning out the plumbing. 7th strikeout for Fergie, 1 down in the 9th. May is 0 for 3. Fergie winds and deals. Ballpark check. Wrigley Field. May, a right-handed batter, popped him up. First base side, Ernie Banks in foul territory, over to the railing, and it's out of play. Somebody from Des Plaines made that play, and they'll give Lee May another chance with Fergie winding and delivering. Lee May to left and deep. Back goes Billy Williams. It was a hanger, and it's gone. A 2-2 game. It's ballet time on a home run by Lee May in the top of the 9th. Carbo up now. And in belated fashion, the Cubs bullpen is going to get going. It's Jim Colborn and Hank Aguirre. And lefty-righty double-barreled action, just the way Leo DeRocher likes it whenever he's in the Windy City. Carbo is 0 for 2. The pitch. Base hit for Carbo. We are not quite at fatigue yet for Fergie Jenkins, but we're getting there. Concepcion comes to the plate. The Cub infield moves to double play depth. Davey is 0 for 1. The pitch from Fergie. Hey, struck him out on a bender. 8th strikeout for Fergie. And now we're going to have a pinch hitter for Clay Carroll as Clay is called back to the dugout. Wayne Granger is going to start to throw in hurried fashion in the Reds bullpen. And the pinch hitter coming out of the dugout is going to be Hal McRae for Sparky Anderson. So Hal McRae, a right-handed pinch hitter, coming off the bench with Carbo at first base and 2 men out in the top of the 9th. Reds 2, Cubs 2 is our score. Fergie the stretch, the pitch to Hal McRae. Ground ball up the middle. Kessinger cuts it off. He's going to fire to Banks, and that's going to retire the Reds in inning number 9. But they get a run and stay alive in this ball game on 2 hits. The run on a home run by Lee May into the left field bleachers. We go to the bottom of the 9th, and the new pitcher is going to be Wayne Granger. Pretty much the Reds closer in, definitely a short man in 1970. He threw hard when he was with the Twins, not as hard with the Reds. 67 games, 85 innings, only 38 strikeouts. He was 6-5 with 35 saves. He will face Callison, Banks, and Hickman, lefty, righty, righty, in the Cub 9th. Any old kind of a run is going to win it for Chicago. C stuff for Granger. The Reds' bullpen is idle. It's all up to Granger. Callison is 0 for 3. Wayne Granger winds and deals to Callison, and there's a right and deep. Back goes Rose, off the wall. Pete's got to run it down. Callison around first. He's into second, sliding with a leadoff double, and that's going to bring up Banks. One more biscuit for breakfast, and Johnny Callison has himself a walk-off bomb. All right, now we'll see if Banks can bring him home. Hickman is on deck. Banks is 1 for 2. Wayne Granger, the stretch, and the delivery. Base hit for Banks. And holding at third will be, well, let's see where it goes. It goes to center field. Tolan is a 2. They're not going to waive him. They'll hold him at third. There's Cubs at the corners with nobody out. Now it's Hickman. Okay, so nobody out. They're going to walk the bases full. So that means Hickman gets an intentional walk. Banks moves down to second. And J.C. Martin is in the on-deck circle. And Leo just tackled him on his way to home plate. So he will not bat. We're going to get a pinch hitter. And that's going to be Joe Pepitone. In the on-deck circle is Willie Smith to pinch hit for Fergie. But Pepitone is the man of the hour. The bases are loaded. There's nobody out. We're in the bottom of the ninth. The score is Reds 2, Cubs 2. And I have this feeling like I should be running for Banks, so I'm going to do that with Cleo James. Even though Banks' run means nothing, I just have this feeling like I got to get Banks out of there. So Cleo is going to run for Banks. James is fast at second. Callison is fast at third, and Hickman has average speed at first. Bases loaded, infield in, outfield at Little League depth. Wayne Granger, the stretch, and the pitch to Joe Pepitone is going to be a ground ball of some description. And that's going to get through for a base hit, and the Cubs win. It gets past the drawing in infield, past Davy Concepcion into left field, and the Cubs have a walk-off winner. Joe Pepitone delivers the winning run, and the Cubs win 3-2 as Johnny Callison crosses the plate with the winning run. All right, let's give you the totals. For the victorious Chicago Cubs, 3 runs on 9 hits, and they committed no errors. The Reds, 2 runs, 5 hits, and they committed no errors. The winning pitcher is Fergie Jenkins. He improves his record to 4-1. And the losing pitcher is Wayne Granger. Cubs team record now is 15-11. Starting to bring it around a little bit, play a little more consistently, but really it's all about the starting pitching with this team. If they get good starts, they win the game. If they don't, it can get ugly in a hurry. Thank you for being with me. Don't forget to check out channel membership. Follow the link in the description for this video, and you will be there. Yeah, this is the 1970 Cubs replay with Fall Classic Baseball. And I hope you have a good day. So long, everybody.